Hey Libra, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. I am super excited to be working on this reading for you. We're going to be doing Venus retrograde transit reading. Okay, so this reading can apply for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you have any of those placements, this might resonate with you, and if it doesn't, then I would suggest looking at checking out so let's say if you're a Libra Sun, I recommend checking out the reading for your moon sign and rising in Venus to get further insight. And if it still doesn't resonate with you, then that's okay. Then the message wasn't for you. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. So yeah, I'm shuffling the cards for you right now, Libra. Let's see what is going on for Venus retrograde. Libra, if you're dealing with a decision that you have to make in terms of finances, I feel like because I saw the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So I kind of see there's some sort of conflict maybe in your home, or somewhere that you would consider a safe space. Maybe you're struggling with moving on from the home, or maybe you were kicked out for some reason. I don't know. But I see a loss of passion and wanting to move on to something better. If it isn't a home situation, then maybe it's a friend or a partner. I see that there might either be avoidance of conflict, or there will be a resolution to this conflict, to this lack of passion that you may be feeling. Yeah, because I have the Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands in reverse. Can you see that? The light is kind of streaming in, so I feel that there might be resolution to conflict, and that resolution will lead to new beginnings. Let's see. Yeah, you will feel like there is a weight being lifted from your shoulders. With whatever decision, with whatever conflict is being resolved, it's going to feel like there is a weight lifted off of your shoulders. Damn, literally in every single reading that I've done so far, literally everyone has gotten the Six of Pentacles. I'm not even kidding. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus and Pisces both got this card. Dude, what is going on? Why is everyone giving so much of their energy, man? Like, what's up with the lack of boundaries? Because these lack of boundaries, because I see the Three of Wands in reverse, man. I see that it's trapping you in some way. You're not feeling free for whatever reason. You're giving too much of your energy to people who don't deserve it. All right. Let us begin. Okay, Libra. Excuse me. What should Libra expect for this Venus retrograde transit? Venus is going to regress into your sign, Libra. I don't remember when, but it will. Right now it's in Scorpio, but soon it's going to regress back into your sign. Libra, I pulled the Hierophant, so Taurus card. I honestly personally associate the Hierophant with Capricorn as well. So you might be dealing with a Taurus or a Capricorn. And then I have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So, Libra, I see that you feel trapped in something that you have been working for. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you've been working for something and it hasn't been, you haven't been able to reap the fruits of your labor, basically. If you're working on some sort of relationship, it feels very one-sided. If you're working, if it's a job thing that is most prevalent in your life, then you're working for something and not being given the credit for it. You're working really hard and simply you're not being acknowledged for all of the work that you're putting in. And I think that you feel trapped in that because with the Hierophant, even though it can represent stability and tradition and like conventional things or whatever, I honestly see this card more as feeling trapped. I think that you feel trapped in some sort of box, or you feel trapped in trying to meet the societal standard or the standard of, like, you're trying to impress people or seek the approval of those who aren't you. You're seeking other people's approval. And it's ultimately hurting you because, I mean, you should only do things for yourself, not for other people. I mean, that's kind of just how I see it. And with the Chariot in reverse, you might be dealing with a Cancer, or you're not moving forward. You're kind of running in circles, not really making a decision, overthinking, just continuing this endless cycle. Like you're just walking around, you're not going anywhere. You're not moving forward. It's stagnation, I feel like. It's just stuck. You feel stuck. You're not even moving backward. It's just like you're there. I have Lovers, so you might feel held back by a relationship. You might be working on a partnership or listen, it doesn't even have to be a romantic relationship. It can be some sort of partnership, a friendship, a relation, like a family, something platonic, something familial, anything a relationship, a connection, a partnership. There is a partnership that is holding you back. Someone is holding you back, and maybe you feel stuck in that relationship, or maybe you do feel comfortable and stable in that relationship, but it's stagnant. It's not moving forward. It's walking around in circles. You may feel as though you were putting more effort into this relationship than the other person is. Or you may even feel as though they are deceiving you. Or maybe you fear that they are going to abandon you. This is the Seven of Swords. Maybe you fear that they are deceiving you. You are overthinking things. Maybe you are scared that they're going to leave you and go for someone else. Because I also have the Magician in the reverse. And paired with the Seven of Swords, I definitely do see deception. But I feel like part of me feels as though the deception that is present here isn't real. And if it is real, I feel like it's because you manifested it. Because you put so much thought into it. Because you were overthinking it. And the more that you thought about it, the more you manifested that reality. So be mindful of your thoughts, Libra. If you are in a relationship with someone, whatever that relationship may be, platonic, romantic, a contractual partnership, whatever, don't overthink it. And also don't overexert yourself. I mean, Libra, you're all about balance, no? There needs to be balance Why would you put in more work than someone else? There needs to be equal effort. If there is a decision that you need to make it. Don't walk around aimlessly. Move forward, not backwards, not sideways. Forward. Not in a circle. Forward. Let's see what else is up for you, Libra. You could be dealing with a Gemini, because Lovers is Gemini. And Geminis can be fairly deceptive. They can be. Maybe a Gemini is deceiving you, another air sign is deceiving you. Maybe Sagittarius is deceiving you. I associate Sagittarius with the Magician. There's a lot of mutable energy here. And I feel like that's a little bit... it's very... That's too many cards. I don't need that many. Mutable energy is kind of wishy-washy, because I feel like you just never really know what to expect. Okay, we have the Five of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Libra, don't rush into any conflict. Ooh, the Tower. Libra, this is a time of transformation for you. Definitely a time of transformation, and to basically, I mean, that's what Venus retrograde is all about. It's about reevaluating Venusian topics. What you love, what you value. Reevaluating the relationships in your life. Looking within and reevaluating the way that you view yourself, your self-esteem, whatever makes you feel safe, whatever makes you feel secure. It's all about reevaluation, introspection. And with the Tower, I definitely see that there is going to be a monumental change in all of those things for you. And I mean, Venus is going back into your sign, so I can definitely, I can see that. This is the greatest, like, this is such a great opportunity for you to really cut out what doesn't work for you anymore. To cut out people who may actually very well be deceptive to you, who may be trying to take advantage of you, who are trying to be cunning, be conniving, do things so that they can have the upper hand. I feel like if this is a business partnership, be very careful with your contracts. The Two of Cups in reverse just fell out. Look at the fine print in your contracts, in any business matter, because someone may seem like a great partner at first, but I kind of just see someone sneaking in some sort of like just something into a contract that would give them the upper hand and that would ultimately hurt you in this business endeavor. And with the Hierophant, now that I look at it more, I kind of see this as a sign of stick to what you know. Don't explore new and different options. Stick to what you know. right now is not the time for new things. Right now it is the time to reevaluate the old things and deciding what you want to keep and what you want to throw out. It's making space for new things once this retrograde is over. And with the Tower, I see that that new space is going to be made. You might be cutting some people off. You might finally see the truth and see people for who they really are. And you might break. I see it as because here you can kind of see that these two people are binding their hands together, right? And I'm imagining someone breaking that bond. They're like pushing, like they're pulling away from that bond. They're breaking that bond. And they're walking away from it. Like I said, don't rush into any conflict. As a cardinal sign, I feel like Libras, even though they're not the best with confrontation, they don't like confrontation. I mean, they like peace. But they are also a cardinal sign. So when they don't like to procrastinate, they don't like to put off especially in terms of what's fair. They don't like to put off things that don't seem fair to them, if that makes sense. Libra, when you feel like something is fishy, you will face that situation and you will ask for answers. You're not just going to wait around and whatever. If you feel like something is going on, you are going to address it. And that's what I see. And with the Two of Cups in reverse, and I put it, it's so funny. I put it right under the Lovers and I didn't even think about it. They're the same people. These are literally the same people. That's literally what this is. They are the same people. And since this card was in reverse, I see disharmony. In whatever partnership that you're in, there is disharmony and there might even be a breakup. And I hate having to I hate saying breakup because it's like, you can't, I don't know. It's not an absolute, but I just see conflict. I see arguing with a partner, whoever that is. It can be romantic, and it can be platonic, it can be a family, whoever it is that you're dealing with, and whatever that resonates to what I'm saying, whoever that is, you might be facing some sort of conflict with them, and okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Wands, I feel like this argument is kind of going to be unexpected and kind of, like, 1 minute everything is fine, and then the other minute, boom, like, literally everything is, like, in fire. Like, the town is, like, in flames. I feel like it's going to be a very, kind of unexpected turn of events, or just very reckless, very impulsive. Maybe you're not thinking this thing through, or maybe they're not thinking everything through, and that's why you guys are getting into the argument, because it's like it's all heat of the feeling. You're all in the heat of the moment, so you kind of just go for it. You're not thinking rationally. You're thinking, damn, this person fucked me over, or whatever the hell, and I need to address it, and I need to do it now. There is no forethought, it's just action. And that's kind of the downfall for cardinal signs. Sometimes we need to think things through before actually taking action. So we have Judgment. Ooh. That's creepy. Okay. I accidentally dropped this card, but it literally slid right between the Two of Cups in reverse and the Tower. So with Judgment in reverse, I am so sorry that you're not saying this right. Okay. With Judgment in reverse, right between the Two of Cups in reverse and the Tower, there is a lesson that needs to be learned from this conflict, from this relationship, from whatever, in order for basically the for all foundations to be broken so that you can build a new one. Because with the Judgment card, I see that as karma. I see that as basically repenting your sins. Repenting for your sins? I don't know the correct terminology, but you know what I mean. When you're repenting, I mean, I see that as repenting. It's okay. So if you look at the Judgment card, and you can't see that. Okay, you can kind of see that. Okay. With Judgment, there you go, you can kind of see that now. You can see that the person is at first in this position, right? They are so in their head about something, and I kind of see this as like remorse. They are feeling so remorseful for whatever it is that happened. They're repenting for their sins, basically. And they're like, I'm so sorry. I'm not religious, but if you are, like, I'm so sorry, God, for doing this. I repent. I regret this so much. I know that I was wrong. Da 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 da. And through that confession, you reach a state of enlightenment, and you open yourself up to new and positive energy. You open yourself, like this person is moving from here to here. They are opening themselves up to whatever God wants to give them, right? But since this card is in reverse, I feel like there's a struggle to do that. There's a struggle to confess your sins, so to speak. There's a struggle to admit that you were wrong, or that they were wrong, or whatever. Some sort of karma isn't being fulfilled. And I think that once that karma is fulfilled, that tower will finally disintegrate and it will come crashing down. I'm so sorry that, like, the lighting is just, I mean, it's aesthetic, right? Libra, am I aesthetic enough for you? Once you are able to atone for your sins, is that a thing? Once you are able to do that, destruction will come, but not in a bad way, because destruction is not always bad. The tower will collapse, giving you the opportunity to build a stronger foundation. A foundation that is, what is that word? Impenetrable? Is that a thing? I don't think that's the right word, but I'm gonna go with it. Impenetrable. Like indestructible. Like that gives you an opportunity to build an indestructible foundation in building and structure. I think in order for you to learn to fulfill the karma, there needs to be, what is this? This is a Knight of Swords. Yeah, the Knight of Swords in reverse. Don't rush into it. Because here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, you're rushing into conflict. Or they're rushing into conflict. And I think this rushing into conflict stems from the fact that you're frustrated that things aren't going anywhere for you. Because I have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse right above that. You're frustrated because it's like you're watering this plant, right? You're watering it every day. You're giving it love, you're nurturing it, you're giving it its nutrients. Like you're doing all of this shit for the plant and it's not growing. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like I'm investing so much of my heart and my love and my time into this, why aren't you growing? So I think that that's where the frustration is stemming from, and that's where this conflict is stemming from. And I think that for this karma to be fulfilled, you need to learn to be rational. Because if it were like this, you would be irrational. You're rushing into it. You're rushing into it. You're not thinking straight. It's like you're rushing into battle. Why are you rushing into battle? Why would you rush into battle without a plan? Why would you do that? So, to solve this conflict with whoever this is, be mindful. Be decisive in what you say. Be careful with what you say, first of all. Don't be so quick with the sharp words. Be patient. Exude that Libran balance that you have. I mean, that's literally what you embody. You are literally you are represented by scales. Embody the balance that you want. Because if you, this light is bothering me. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, I hope that's a little better. Yeah, that's moderately better. If there is a reality that you want to manifest, embody that. Embody that reality, and that reality will come to life with you, for you. Because once you believe something, it will come true. So embody that Libran balance that you have. You have that ability. So why not use that to your advantage? As an air sign, use the logic that you are blessed with. Libra, you are an air sign. You are not, sure, you're ruled by Venus, right? You want love and balance and the finer things of life, but you are also an air sign. You are logic, right? Just as much as you embody Venus in beautiful things, you are also logic. You represent the mind. Libra in the 7th house literally represents law. It's not all just things of the heart or things of beautiful physical nature. It is objective thinking. So use that to your advantage, Libra. I mean, you have the ability to. You are literally predisposed to use your mind, to be witty, to be charming, to think 5 steps ahead. Plan everything out, Libra. Make a plan. Don't rush into it. Don't rush into conflict. Otherwise, you're not learning your lesson. I think your lesson today is, not today. Your lesson for this Venus retrograde transit is slowing down, being introspective. Listen to the other side. Because you want balance, right? You want moderation. You want justice. You want fairness. Be fair. Listen to the other side. Don't argue. Don't create an argument. Create an open discussion if you want to talk about it. Then with the logic that you use, with the tact that you use. This energy that is reversed, it will be completed. And you will, it's like you will feel that enlightenment and things will transform for you because we have the Tower. Things will be destroyed for creating new space for new things. Now we have the Seven of Cups. Interesting. I associate this card with Pisces. You might be dealing with the Pisces. Also, the Tower I associate with Scorpio, so you might be dealing with a Scorpio as well. And then I mentioned the Lovers, I mentioned Hierophant. So Lovers is Gemini, Hierophant is Taurus or Capricorn, Magician is Sagittarius. Oh yeah, and then the Chariot, Cancer. So you might be dealing with any of these people. With the Seven of Cups, I see, bro, literally this light is killing me. Okay, can you... Okay, we're gonna do that. I am so sorry, my dudes. So sorry. So, Seven of Cups, I see disillusionment for some reason. Or illusion, or deception. But for some reason I'm feeling disappointment. Like, why are you feeling disappointment, dude? Page of Cups. Paired with the Seven of Cups. Maybe you're disappointed because there is no longer that passion you once had. Maybe you're trying to cling on to this relationship still. Even if you're not happy with it, and even if there's conflict, you're still holding on to it. Because it's what's comfortable. Because it makes you look better. Because, I mean, Libras and Venusian people overall, they like to be with people who make them look better. They like to be around good-looking people. They can't help it. They like the finer things in life. They're not going to hang around people that they don't think is attractive. Maybe that's a little harsh, but I know, listen. It may not apply to everyone, to all of you. I highly doubt it will apply to all of you, but I know many Libras who, and it's so unintentional. They are friends with literally only pretty people. Like, they can't help it. They want to be surrounded by pretty things. So there might be disappointment because you no longer have that factor. You're no longer going to have that factor of that pretty person in your life, right? You no longer have that person that made you look better. In terms of like status, kind of. Or you might try to deceive yourself into thinking that you still want this person. Or that you still have passion for this person. Or you're wishing, there's a lot of wishful thinking. You're stuck in this state of wishful thinking for a renewed passion or for a renewed love. You're wishing that things were to go back to the way that they once were. Dude, I literally, okay. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Six of Wands in reverse. And if you look here, The Six of Wands is literally all about public recognition. It's fame, it's achievement, it's being acknowledged for your achievements. And with, oh my god, what I literally just said, it rings true. I mean, you're no longer gonna have a person who gives you a sort of boost. And you're disappointed by that. I mean, who wouldn't be? You're losing someone who really gave you an upper hand to things. Even if it wasn't the upper hand in the sense that it tangibly helped you, or they didn't necessarily help you in an actual way, but like your ego, like it's an ego thing kind of, you no longer have that. And that like hurts. That sucks for you. Oh, that's so funny. I have the world in reverse at this on the at the top. The world's in reverse. You don't want to end it. I mean, you're frustrated, but you don't want to end it because you realize that you need this person to feel fulfilled, to feel like you're at the top of the world. Like, it's an ego boost I'm feeling. So you're wishing for things to work out because they fit the mold. They fit the mold of what you want to be seen as to the world, if that makes any sense. So it's kind of an inner conflict because it's like, damn, like I'm really not happy with this person, and like we're clearly having issues and all of this shit, but at the same time you don't want to let them go, and you're really wishing that things were to work out because you don't want to lose that kind of boost, that kind of status. But at the same time, when you do, the weight will be lifted from your shoulders. Ten of Wands, the weight will be lifted from your shoulders once you move on. And you will move on to something better, you always do. You will find new beginnings somewhere else. You will find new beginnings. The Eight of Wands in reverse. You will feel unburdened from what you've been working so hard for and not receiving any sort of reward for. Because we also have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So with these two together, you're not being rewarded for what you're working for. And with the Ten of Wands in reverse next to these, that burden will be lifted and you will no longer give a fuck, and you will finally drop you'll finally drop the bowl of water, and you will move on to something else. You will move on and you will plant seeds to something that will actually grow. Dude, oh my god. Whoever it is that you don't want to let go of because they help you keep up appearances, let go of them. You'll find someone better. Because behind closed doors, you're obviously not happy with that person. So why would you try to keep up an image with something? Why would you want to have fake love? Why do you want fake love? You don't want fake love. Move on to something better, dude. Move on to something where there's actually passion and love and whatever the heck you want, man. So, Libra. Your lesson, I think, for Venus retrograde is hold on. With the Lovers and the Seven of Swords next to each other, this further validates that this relationship was a fraud. Like, it was all for appearances. Oh my god. Okay, this may not apply to anyone because I highly doubt everyone is in a relationship. But if you're in a relationship and if it was only for appearances, let go of it. Move on. Find something better. You're not fooling anyone. So if that applies, sis, move on. Wow. Wow. All right. So your lesson is 1, don't stay in a relationship to keep up appearances if you're clearly not happy behind closed doors. 2, use the logic that you know you have. You are you are Libra, you are balance, you are law, you are the scales. Use that to your advantage. Don't rush into conflict. Be introspective. Think before you speak. Address things accordingly. Don't be so quick to use sharp words, man. Come on. Be classy, dude. When you approach things, be classy about it. Don't rush into it in the heat of the moment. Okay, so final outcome for Libra. What is the final outcome for Libra this Venus retrograde season transit? Libra final outcome, Venus retrograde. I guess you just don't want a final outcome, dude. Final outcome for Libra this Venus retrograde transit. Well, that's just too many cards, man. I'm not doing all those cards. The Eight of Wands. Move on. Move forward. Don't linger on this past shit. Move on. Cut things out that don't serve you and move on. Nurture what actually matters to you. Move on to things that actually matter. Six of Swords. Move on. Move on. Move on from the past. Take what matters. Pack your bags. Take your valuables and go. Leave. Leave. Literally cut off what you need to cut off and go. The Star. There is hope. And the Three of Cups. There is hope for you, Libra. You will find harmony one way or another. I mean, you're a Libra, you will find it. You will find it. But right now, what's that saying? Out with the old, in with the new? That is literally what this is. Out with the old, in with the new, Libra. You literally have the potential to meet new people, to meet even better people. Why stick around? Wait, Oh, I'm at 5%. Oh, that's fun. Why stick around for someone who either you're using them to keep up appearances, or they're using you to keep up appearances? Why do you want that? Like, why? Move on, dude. You deserve so much better, and you will have that. There is hope. If you keep faith, you will have this 3 of Cups energy, and you will be free, dude. You will be free. Devil in reverse. You will be free from this prison, whatever prison that you're in, whatever mental prison that you're in, whatever addiction, and not literal addiction, but whatever vice you have, and it literally can just be this relationship. You will be free from that. You will be free. It's just a matter of being willing to do that. So, with that being said, Libra, I hope you enjoy. I hope that you survive this Venus retrograde transit. There was a lot of this is so dramatic. This is so theatrical. I feel like this whole spread is so theatrical to me. So, Libra, just do you, man. Just do you. If you've enjoyed this reading, leave a comment down below. Like the video, share the video if you want to. I hope that you resonated with this, and if you didn't, then that's okay. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. I hate myself. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I literally always forget this, and I don't even think I said it in the beginning, but like this applies to your to Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So whatever. And if you want to get further insight, I would check out your other placements, like your other placements of those 4 that I mentioned. And yeah, if you want even more insight, and if you want a personal reading, I do provide those. You can order one on my Etsy shop. I'll leave it down below. Or if you just want to donate to the channel, you are more than welcome to do that as well. I will leave that down below too. And yeah, I think that's it. I hope you have a fun Libra season. Libra, happy birthday, or happy belated to some of you. I will talk to you soon. And until November. Bye.